Alright everyone, I just got back from my local feed store and you are seeing 5 bags of yellow packaging and you're probably wondering what the heck is that? Well, I told you I was going to record the process of me slowly prepping to get ready for my vacation in a couple of weeks. It's about 3 weeks away from that time, but I got my income tax money and I want to get the supplies I need while I have the money. So I went to my local feed store. It's like a Tractor Supply. Actually, it used to be a Tractor Supply, but then PV Mart bought it out. So this is what they had. It wasn't the exact product I wanted. The one I wanted was a white bag, which means that the bedding would have been a bit of a bigger flake, but this is more fine, which means it's a tiny bit more dusty, but not by much. I talked to several sales reps in the store, and they all said they've used it with their guinea pigs and rabbits and all that. So I trust that it'll be fine, and it's only going to be for like 4 days while I'm on holidays. Other than that, y'all know I use fleece lining, so for 4 days, it'll do. And you're probably thinking, well, why did you need 5 bags? Well, I got 5 bags to make sure that I have enough. If I end up with a spare, then that's not a big deal. That is fine. No, it's not going to stay in the middle of the floor. I'm going to pile it in the closet and kind of move things around a little. But let's take a look at this bag over here. So, it's called McFeeder's Ultimate Quick Pick Bedding. As you can see, it's got like a Christmas tree type thing. So, it is a pine now. 100% all natural soft wood, super absorbent, precision screen for consistency, and my favorite line of all, kiln dried and heat treated. So this is perfectly safe to use for the guinea pigs. It's good for rabbits, it's good for horses, and whatever other animals might use bedding like this. So it's a 78-liter compressed bag. Uncompressed is about 118 liters. Normally, if I was to have gone to PetSmart to get my bags of bedding, it would have been a lot more expensive, for one, and it would have been a little bit more, as far as the size. I believe at PetSmart it's a 141-liter bag, but I don't know if that would be like compressed or not. But either way, I paid $9.99 for these bags. So, $56 with tax. It's still a lot cheaper than at PetSmart, and I know where to go if I do happen to need more at a future time. Excuse me. So, we got about 3 weeks till I go on holidays. This is step 1, picking up the disposable bedding that I will be using in all 4 cages. Now, the reason I made sure to get 5 bags so that I absolutely make sure I have enough is because when I fill up disposable bedding in the cages, so this is a 6-inch lip from bottom to top. I usually fill it about 3 to 4 inches worth to make sure it's super absorbent. So yeah, I do use a lot of disposable bedding. But this will guarantee that they won't be sitting in their own like filth all the time, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that does or not, but that's all right. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and stash this in the closet, and and once we get closer to the actual time of needing to fill the cages with the liners or with the bedding, I will record that process on time lapse. I might make a little video where you can see me packing whatever I might need to take with me on this little holiday trip. But otherwise, yeah, that's what we got. All right, I will see you guys all soon. as we are nearing closer to going on holidays, I have started to prepare some of the cages for being on the disposable bedding. I started with the trio, mostly because their cage was due to be cleaned. Their liner was smelling really bad of pee, and I was hoping to wait until Monday, literally the day before leaving. Today is Saturday. It's almost 1 p.m. I overslept. And so I decided to start with the trio. And so this is what their cage is looking like. I'm at the very tail end of the cold where just the cough is lingering. I've only used about half a bag of that for a 2x5. So we'll see how that is. Hopefully there should be enough bedding in there. I put a good 2 to 3 inches worth. And now we need to continue cleaning some cages here. As you can see, it's a very hot mess. So I am going to quickly get myself dressed, and then I will set up the camera so you can watch me do the herd's cage. And I will actually probably put them on the disposable bedding as well. Might as well get it done today, Saturday. Even though I leave Tuesday, I'll be back before the 7 days is up. And based on only having to use half a bag for the trio, if for any given reason I need more bedding added, I'm sure my neighbor won't have a problem using my dustpan and scooping some in the garbage can and, you know, putting fresh stuff in. So let's dive right in onto that. Excuse me, sorry. So there we have it. Two of the cages are prepped and ready to go for when we go on holidays. I just need to spot clean this cage behind me, clean up the floor here, and get on with my day. I will record the process when I do these two cages tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, and then this way, sorry, you're only seeing half my head. There we go, that's a little better. So tomorrow is Sunday, and then that way Monday I can just worry about packing all my last minute stuff, doing the veggie prep for the week, writing out my list of what I need my neighbor to, to make sure they have or don't have, and so forth. But yeah, that is how I start my preparations for holidays. I try to be ahead of schedule. And I'm still in PJs, I'm feeling gross, I'm hungry, and it's like almost 1 p.m. if not a bit past it. So I'm behind schedule for the day. I gotta get going. So we will talk to you soon. Hey everyone, good morning. We are Sunday, May 5th. So I promised that I was going to record me cleaning out the cages, the last two cages before getting ready for holidays. And I am so sorry, everyone, but I completely forgot until I got in my room and started getting dressed for the day. I have a hot mess out here. This is dirty laundry I got to do today. I have some hides that I need to bring down for when I get back from holidays. Because I'm adopting a new boy, as some of you might know, and that's happening on Sunday, May 12th, if all goes as planned. Garbage day tomorrow, so I gotta bring my garbage down, but let's go into the guinea pig room. Here we have Ramona and Casper's cage. There's Ramona. So, without the litter bin, the cage looks like a million times bigger, and I don't know why, but with the disposable bedding, it makes the cage look bigger too. But that's okay. So they have a full water bottle, they have a full thing of hay, they got their pellets. Like I said, I don't wait till Tuesday, so it'll be okay. We got Bruno's cage down here, which starting next week, when I get back from holidays, he will be moving downstairs. And he will have a new friend living side by side with him. Eventually, the plan will be to bond the new boy with Bruno. But until the new boy would get acclimated to the environment and all that stuff and get on routine, they can live side by side. But yeah, here's Bruno. I think he was super happy about the bedding. I don't know if you caught that on camera. I can't zoom in. But he just yawned and it was super cute. But since I put the disposable bedding in, he was like popcorning like crazy. And then here's the girls' cage and the herd. Yeah, like a ton of hay. And I mean, no matter what type of bedding you use, guess what? It's going to look like a hot mess because that's just how guinea pigs are. They are very messy, but adorable, clean animals. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. But everybody is in here. I'm kind of vibing this natural look with the bedding. But I think it's just because it's a nice change of pace and a total break from having to vacuum, fleece every day and do laundry. But here's a more so surprise. So I thought I was going to end up using like all 5 bags of bedding. And I didn't. I still have 2.5 bags. So 2.5 bags of this. Excuse me. Oh, God. I'm okay. I'm okay. But I thought I was going to use all 5, and I only used 2.5 of it. That means that if I want, I could either save this for another time when I go on holidays again, if I go on holidays again, or I can save it for giving myself a staycation later on in the year. So some of you might wonder, what the heck are you talking about? What is a staycation? So a staycation is basically when you have a vacation, but you stay at home. So for me, a staycation would basically just consist of giving myself a full week of them being on disposable bedding where I don't have any excess responsibility other than giving them hay, food, water, and love and attention, obviously. And that just comes with the territory. But, yeah, so there's so many options that are going through my head, but now I am also thinking math-wise. Because I'm going to be keeping the 2 boys downstairs once I get Mateo, I might consider trying to put it in the budget if I get this bedding here, if I like how it works for the week and everything, and everything's absorbent, whatever. If I like how that goes, I might consider each month picking up a couple of bags of them to have on hand, and then maybe having just the boys on the bedding downstairs, and then just having the girls on the fleece, and that would also alleviate some of my workload. But I haven't quite decided how I want to do that. There's tons of thoughts going through my head, but you know what? Those thoughts are going to be turned off at the end of the week. Or at the end of the week. On Tuesday, when I go on vacation. Because I want to enjoy myself and just actually relax. But yeah, so I apologize. I did not record me cleaning out those 2 cages. But here's how they are. Now, I'm ahead of schedule on a lot of things. Okay, before we do that, I can't carry everything downstairs, so tornado mess. I can bring the hides downstairs later. I have my computer I gotta bring down. What was I doing? So, I gotta get that laundry done tomorrow, so that I don't have any dirty laundry that much. I've already got myself all packed up ready. Other than last minute things. God, it's heavy. Yes, I did not make my bed. I was a very bad girl. So, I got my suitcase ready and packed. I brought a dress with, not that I really wear dresses, but you never know, I might decide I want to wear one. There was a pair of shorts that I wanted to pack in there, though, because I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Come on, where is it? Not that one. I mean, these are capris. It's not what I wanted either. Wait. There we go. Here, I'm just gonna kind of set that down. Because I don't have you on the tripod. But I wanted to bring these shorts with right here for holidays. Because I can use them outside during the day, or I can use them as like a PJ. So yeah, we are packed, ready to go, just about, other than last minute things. And yeah, so that is it for today's segment of the video. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so there's going to be like one little bit left of the segment in the video to do after. I'm going to... I've already got the veggies prepped and everything. All I need to do is write out a quick list that my neighbor can kind of refer to in case he forgets what he needs to do, which I think I made it very easy for him. You know, I got 2 bins of hay. I got a full thing of pellets right there. Their dishes are self-explanatory. Their water bottles should be self-explanatory. So, probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. So tomorrow, I am going to be giving him my spare key. I'm going to ask him if he wants to come over so I can give him a quick rundown and show him, you know, where everything is kept. Ow. And yeah, so that's it for today's segment, and I will see you guys soon. Alright everyone, so for the final segment of the video before I leave in less than 36 hours, I believe, maybe, about that. It's 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 5th. And I'll leave, I think, around 8 a.m. on Tuesday, so whatever the timing is. Anyway, so the last part of preparation is I did a quick little, just a guinea pig care sheet for my neighbor to kind of look at if he forgets what needs to be done, but I made it as simple as possible because, as you may have seen in the video, the guinea pigs are all on disposable bedding, so that alleviates a whole whack of cleanup as it is. So, basically in the morning, all he has to do is refill the water bottles, refill all hay racks or snack racks or piles of hay, however it ends up being done, as long as they have access to hay. And then to refill all the pellet dishes, because I usually give the pellets in the morning for the guinea pigs. And then in the afternoon, all he has to do is, I have freezer bags of veggies prepped, already to go, like always. So all he has to do is grab one bag, split it between the 4 cages, and then at nighttime, it's just to top up the hay and water. So it is extremely straightforward. I'm going to have this copy probably taped to the guinea pig door. And then I also have a printed out copy that I'm going to leave on the fridge. So there's no forgetting what needs to be done. And they all pretty much say the same thing, except the handwritten copy kind of goes into a little bit more detail, being more specific, like giving just half a handful to Bruno, then move on to Ramona and Casper's cage, and then, you know, give them a full handful. But then, because he is a guy and his hand size is probably bigger than mine, I decided to kind of leave that out on the typed copy, because if he gives a full handful to them, that might end up being more than what I normally give, and then I might run low on veggies, and it's not worth it. As long as they all get some veggies, I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I'm just being a little more paranoid because I have never been away from the guinea pigs for more than 20 hours at a time. And even at that time, when I did go away overnight for less than 24 hours, it was going to my friend's daughter's grade 8 graduation, I believe it was. Or maybe it was a grade 6 graduation, I can't remember. But anyways, I had less than 14 guinea pigs at that point in time. And I remember I had topped up everything before I left. And when I got home, their water was all empty, the hay was empty. And then I swore that I would never leave them for that amount of time untended without someone to check on them. So I am super grateful that my neighbor is going to check in on the pigs for me and get all that done for me. But it still makes me nervous. They're my babies, like, you know. But yeah, that is the last of guinea pig vacation prep as far as that goes. I don't really need to show you everything that I packed in the suitcase because, I mean, come on, it's clothing, a swimsuit because there's a pool at the hotel, And yeah, so hopefully, if you ever go on holidays and you have a pet sitter coming in, hopefully this will be useful to you. Or if, you know, you forgot something, maybe this will remind you about it. Or maybe if I've forgotten something, you can comment and tell me, because I want to know. If I've forgotten anything that like really needs to be, important and known about, then I want to know about it. All right, everyone. I am so sorry. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Yes, I'm in my PJs. I'm comfy. That's all that matters. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.